Hi there. Welcome to video number 8 of my God of War Ragnarok series. We are jumping right in where we left off. We found a nice little dwarf who told us where to go. And out pops Sindri with the compass, and we're going to continue on right where we left off. Thank you very much for joining me, and let's jump right into the game. Follow the gold icon to stay true to the path, or the blue ones to follow
Cannot be far.
the favors.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
Yeah, probably. Yep. And a Mystic Gateway.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Seems like the best option.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for the mining rigs first.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Nope, I want to go ahead and get the side quest
So,
while I'm
which way do we
here.
go?
Straight to the
We can
do.
prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Cooldown by 2. Awesome.
Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
No, I want to see what the geyser is. What is it? Can I get up to it? Guess not.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him. Found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard. And whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
I remember
There
that.
was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Yep.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
Number.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, The giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back.
Yep.
Then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler. The stone giant.
Aye. Mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
That was a quick little rundown of all the things that happened in God of War 1. All the little stories.
One of the mining rigs is here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Alright.
Bet we could swing across that, cliff thing.
Gantry.
Gantry. Thanks.
Hmm.
Not quite right.
It's gotta be the right spot.
Okay.
These barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
I think we could break through the ground here. If you found a high enough place to drop from. Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
He didn't, though.
Down! That should help.
Huh. Impressive.
The Squasher. Cadlin the Squasher of Wretches killed a nest of 20 here. A legend or a boast, I wonder. I wish this Cadlin was around to enlighten us with her strategies. There we go. Forged iron. All the way up. And I gotta get to that little... Oh! Gotta get to the wheel now.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay.
It wasn't so hard.
Ooh.
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
Oh, wrong way. This way.
Whoa, nice.
Nord Tempest, slight runic attack. A rapidly spinning melee attack that clears out surrounding enemies.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard,
Mining rig
how do they
shutdown.
blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
There's another one over there.
Those mining rigs sure spit out a lot of smoke.
Mystic Gateway was added to the map. Let's see if I can get to the other Mystic Gateway that I didn't activate. I think so.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be... a lot. Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you. I see you've got some relics of the Dwarven Resistance. I'll take them off your hands.
Sure.
Poor souls. Fighting the Aesir is a thankless job, as you well know.
Alright. Where is that raven? I heard it.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high!
Incoming! Right side!
Last enemy!
Okay, what did I get? Indian apple! One of two. Okay. Mining
Okay,
rig
Mimir?
shut
The
down.
blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
The dwarves survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim.
There we go.
If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't.
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Behind you! Look out!
Whoa. An Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim.
Muspelheim
Think it might
Seed
lead
House.
to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now we can make it across.
Okay.
They just keep coming!
It's a bear trap! Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow!
For her, it will be so!
Behind you! Keep coming!
Right side! Farther!
A burgers or a mother. Oof.
is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Alright, that is going to wrap it up for God of War Ragnarok video number 8. Thank you very much for joining me. That was an interesting episode. Going around, destroying the oil rigs that Mimir put up, dealing with the consequences of his actions. There was no right or wrong answer for Mimir's issues. Either the dwarves submitted to Odin and they had their oceans polluted and their waters ruined, or they didn't and they fought, and the dwarven race would have most likely been wiped out by Thor and Mjolnir's hammer. If the giants couldn't stand up to Thor, I don't think the dwarves could have. But who knows? They're the ones who made Mjolnir to begin with. Maybe they had some dwarven weaponry that could have protected them. But either way, thank you very much for joining me. I very much enjoyed the episode. And be sure to follow me on Twitch if you want to see these recordings live. Subscribe below if you want to get more content like this. Either way, thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, have a great rest of your day. Bye.